Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye.
Hey! Came to see the flowers at night again? It's nice here, isn't it? Perfect for a drink. Oh, you don't mind? I noticed you've been busy lately, haven't you? But you've been doing a great job. My brothers have really started to depend on you. I'm glad I made all that effort to win you over to our side. Well, of course it has. You know, people say Liu Bei is the fun one, and that I'm nothing but trouble. But you really like it here, don't you? You've even started thinking of it as home? You've already become one of us. Who cares about your past now? From now on, you're one of the family. That's how much you've come to mean to us. But even though we're better off than we were, there's still more work to be done. The three of us always live life on the edge. Will you remain by our side through it all? A straight talker. I like that. All right, let's enjoy the rest of the night. Let's make a promise. If either of us gets injured, the other has to nurse them back to health.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
Everything's gotten so expensive. I'd better choose carefully here.
Yeah. That's right.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold. Hope I get to witness it someday.
Even with such an eminent family, Yuan Shao stands out as truly powerful.
Xiao Pei is far smaller than the price we...
There are plenty of marshes and rivers around here, so you get people falling in from time to time.
Everything's gotten so expensive. I'd better choose carefully.
Get out of the way, Zuluan. Listen to us. It has to be done for the sake of the village.
What is this? What's going on?
Bailuan. And you're here too, Chuhe.
Does the village chief know what you're trying to do?
He does. The child they brought here is related to those rebels, the ones being hunted down by the Han. If the Han find out we're harboring the blood of traitors, we'll be considered traitors too. But Ziluan...
Ziluan. Please, just hear him out. That child...
No, stay as you are, Ziluan. Have you all forgotten our duty? We are bound to bring peace to the realm, to protect it. We are not here to serve the Han, least of all when it would require handing over an innocent child to be put to the sword.
We know that. But if we don't give them this child, every man and woman in this village will suffer the same fate.
So instead of doing what's right, you'd rather live in a world where the Han can kill anyone who disobeys them? Listen to me, all of you. There was once a hermit who helped Emperor Gaozu found the Han Dynasty. That hermit was our forefather, the original Guardian of Peace. His goal was to find those who possessed the right qualities and teach them how to preserve peace in the realm. It was never to submit to the whims of a dying kingdom, to slaughter the weak and those deemed enemies by virtue of their birth. The Han is in its death throes. It cannot be saved, not by us nor anyone. Now is the time to stand up against it, to fulfill our true duty as guardians of peace. We must find the hero of this age and bring peace back to this land. Come, let us talk to the chief. Together, we can decide what should be done.
Storm clouds are gathering, and the sky is growing dark. I always knew it wouldn't end with the village's destruction. Ziluan, this is your last chance to turn back. This may sound strange coming from the one who set you on this path, but what awaits you is likely a past better left forgotten. I won't force you to do anything that you don't want to, least of all for my benefit. So your resolve remains unshaken. You are truly a strong man, Ziluan. Truth be told, sometimes I wonder if I've done the right thing. Perhaps it would have been better if your past had stayed forgotten. And yet, I couldn't help but try to achieve something my father never could. I thought that perhaps that I could finally claim to have surpassed my father, the man they called a saint. In the end, this has all been for my own selfish ends. Forgive me. Maybe it would have been better if you had never met me. Still, it's you who wants to confront your past. I set you on that course, and I cannot turn away from you now. This is my responsibility, and I will not abandon it.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is...
That's right.
Not many people can read and write.
Best keep up with your weapon maintenance. You're entrusting your life to that thing, after all.
Lord Sunshan sure seemed to be enjoying himself at the bank. Lord Huang Gai, Lord Sheng Tu, everyone's back again!
Lord Huang Gai outside the city. Think I can tell people I met him?
How should I know? You're asking Huang Gai that question. Time has come for the Sun to rise up again, with the wind at our back.
I'm so hungry. Hey, Dad, could you buy something for us tonight?
I hear the town's stonemasons are hard at work.
What does peace even look like?
Lord Eugene is way too strict. They say a bunch of his soldiers ran off on him. Lord Shunyo becomes a...
It feels so empty in the city these days.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Cho-san. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
Everything's gotten so expensive.
Thank you.
Ziluan, you did well to stand up against them. It took some convincing, but the chief finally agreed that our decision was the correct one. We saved the child's life, but now comes the hard part. We must fool the Han and convince them the child does not exist. If he were to be found here, the village would be in great danger. And of course you know that not everyone was happy with what you did. But listen, Ziluan. This was not a mistake. I have been preparing for this moment. It simply arrived sooner than I had expected. It is time to begin our mission. We must find the hero of the age, a man to whom we can pledge our support. Juha, Ziluan, will you lend me your strength and become my wings?
You didn't need to call us here for that. I've already decided. The three of us are going to make our dream of peace come true.
I believe it. With the strongest warriors in the village at my side, I know we can succeed. But promise me, both of you, once you have found the hero of the age, you must tell me. Then together, we will give him our support and build a new world of peace.
Ziluan. Thank you. I was frozen, unsure what to do. It seems I was more constrained by the village and its regulations than I had thought. This is the true face of the village's strongest warrior, who has reaped the ambitions of so many. How weak I am compared to you. Surprised? You didn't expect me to admit to any weaknesses, I bet. But I feel like I can tell you now, because I know I can trust you. Your ancestors lived outside both the rules of the village and the reign of the Han. I've been told they were a proud people. The truth is, there was never any reason to tie yourself to the village. You always had the means to leave. You have the freedom to fly far, far away from this place. Wherever your destiny might lead you. I want to go on that journey with you, and Bailuan too. Into a world of peace, where we can all soar free.
Yeah.
Not many people can read and write. The few who can ought to make that their weapon.
Sounds like fights are erupting all over.
Well...
Thank you for your time today, Lord Pangtong.
Let me think about what you said. Now, I'll be on my way. Oh. Have you some spare time? I'd appreciate your company. This is a bit sudden, but I'm wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Who is this, if I may? Indeed. My name is Yue Ying. I've come from Yenan to study here and broaden my horizons. I came to visit here because, well...
Destroying weapons is something of a specialty of yours, right? This lady here enjoys inventing tools that better people's lives. So she wants to know how things work. Creation and destruction are but two sides of the same coin, aren't they? And I can already see that you two would get along. So, Lady Yue Ying, that solves your problem. And as I don't want to intrude, I'll be off.
And there he goes. Well, I know this is sudden and I do not wish to be a bother, but may we chat for a bit? My goal is to invent things that will make everyone's lives easier and more bountiful. But there was only so much I could achieve back home, completely lacking any form of support. So I made up my mind to set out on a journey in the hope of gaining more knowledge and seeing the latest inventions. And I thought, what better place to encounter interesting people than the renowned Shui Jing retreat? And here, I found you. Really? I imagined you might be suspicious, but I'm glad to hear that. But do you not consider my goal foolish? Many have been suspicious of my motives, or doubted that the knowledge I seek will lead to anything. Oh, I fear I cannot express just how much your words mean to me. But I know, I still have so much work to do. I will be sure not to squander this chance. Oh, I think I'm turning red. I never thought I'd speak so openly to someone I just met. Even if this was a coincidence, it's the result of my own courage. And I'm thankful for meeting people I never would have otherwise. Would you like to come to the inn where I'm staying? I would love to show you my prototypes and hear your opinion. And please be completely honest. I'll accept anything you have to say. After all, you're the first person who has truly taken me seriously. Well then, are you ready to go?
Now that I'm a father myself, I finally understand. I don't want much.
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
I used to be a Yellow Turban, just like Cho-Tsung. I've seen how strong he is firsthand.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. He's just...
Xiao Pei is far smaller.
Sounds like the governor here's earned a fair share of animosity. What a pain. If this place becomes a battlefield, our lives here are over.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Even Mator is a must push harder. Let's go. Now. With all my might. Time to act. Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Let's go. Let's go. Situation. The enemy officer has been defeated. go. Now.
Could I?
The enemy officer has been defeated. Time to act. Looking rough. The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours. Let's go. Now. Let's go. Rough. Time to act.
Going with the flow has gotten me this far. But it'd be nice if the flow could stop for a minute. With all those brutes using him to gain power.
I'm so hungry. Hey, Dad.
I'll show Lord Liu Bei what I'm made of.
I'm in your debt.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
We have it better than most just
What does peace even look like?
It is good to see you. If you don't mind.
Let's go.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Looking rough. Now. Looking
I am grateful.
Things have gotten so much better around here that you can...
The children remain innocent and unflappable. Even...
Oh, it's been some time since we met. Do you remember me? It brings me joy to hear you say my name. I suppose this means you also found our first meeting memorable. Anyway, it's reached my ears that you now serve Lord Liu Bei. Is that right? I've just been wandering the land without aim, but you're different. You've been fulfilling your role as a guardian of peace. That's quite a difficult question for me. I studied under Master Shui Jing, a teacher to many talented individuals, and in order to keep up with them, I have had to make immense effort. Now, however, I find myself facing a dilemma. Which path will resolve the turmoil plaguing the land, yet also lead to a better future? If what I've heard on my travels is accurate, either Lord Cao Cao or Lord Yuan Shao is most likely to achieve conquest. Still, I refuse to give up on Lord Liu Bei and his compassionate ideals. But I am nobody. If I actually had talent, perhaps I could help Lord Liu Bei find a path to victory. You think so? I see now why you chose him. I apologize. There's no need to burden you with my personal worries. Normally, I do my best not to show my weaknesses like this. But when I'm with you, I feel the urge to show my true self instead of keeping up appearances. Maybe it's your eyes. They're like reflecting pools, showing me as I really am. I'm glad I found you today. I feel you've helped me clarify my goals. I think I shall end my travels soon. Then, I'll pledge my services to Lord Liu Bei and present him with my strategy for victory. I'd appreciate your patience until then. I look forward to us serving him together. Thank you.
There are bandits along the rivers and pirates out at sea. Thieves pop up everywhere.
It has been too long, my friend. Your willingness to trek so deep into these mountains to join me pleases me to no end. One could hardly consider it a retreat from the world otherwise, could they? I have not invited anyone to this humblest of abodes in some time. Since you have come all this way, I have a gift for you. Stand not on ceremony. I insist you take back as much as you are able. Just so. I appreciate how quick you are on the uptake. On a different note, I have heard you serve Lord Liu Bei as of late. Tales of your exploits have reached even my ears. For you, a guardian of peace, to commit yourself so wholeheartedly is, in a word, fascinating. But allow me to speak of myself for a moment. As you know, my acumen has been extolled as that of a veritable dragon. It is precisely this acumen that, were I to commit myself to the wrong master, could steer the world down the wrong path. Until recently, I have lived a life of seclusion, avoiding contact with those who would wield the dragon for their own ambitious ends. However, once I learned of your deeds, I began to suspect my own conduct to be naught but cowardice. Perhaps one could just as easily call it the rationalization of an arrogant man, one neglecting to do his duty at that. Living here, isolated from the world, makes it a common occurrence to go days without speaking to a single soul. It would seem having you here has rendered me quite loquacious indeed. What is more, I appreciate the restraint. I half expected an attempt to recruit me into Lord Liu Bei's cadre of tacticians. When the time comes for me to choose my master, I wish to judge them with my own eyes, unclouded by preconceived notions. Now then, will you be setting off tomorrow? You are welcome to stay here, modest though my retreat may be. Remain here as long as you like, or as long as you can stomach such close quarters.
The magistrate said there was no man of renown residing in his domain. Little did he know, he was host to the sleeping dragon, Zhuge Liang.
I just saw a cat made of wood moving on its own. When I tried speaking to it...
Best keep up with your weapon maintenance. You're entrusting your life to them.
Let's go! You're with me. Ain't nothing to worry about. Move forward!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Everyone will put up a good fight for sure, Alex. I'm gonna go see for myself. They're fighting over there? Don't think I'll let you guys have all the fun. Begin advancing.
We're evenly matched. The real battle starts here.
We've been put in a difficult position. It's all for naught if we give up now. Time to act. Resistance is futile.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. I leave the rest up to you.
Unprepared charge into enemy ranks will be the end of you.
With all my might. The power alone is insufficient for a comeback. Get away. I'm gonna lose.
Now's the time.
Time to attack. Claim another victory in the name of my brother. Let's get serious. Let's give it to them. All my might. Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Let's go.
Where did I go wrong? Things don't look too good.
What are you waiting for? Let's get this fight started! Let's go. Now's the time! Time to act. Time to attack. Damn! Good. Guess I'll have to fall back. Falling back for now. I must leave the rest to you.
The enemy officer,
Sorry,
has
but
been
your help is
defeated.
needed here.
Let's go.
That an officer? You must be kidding!
Now. Disappear. This should do it. With all my might. I've been waiting for this. All right. Punch attack. Take this. Punch attack.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. Being driven back. This is bad. Really bad.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
This territory is must push harder.
Let's go. Let's go. Time to attack. All my might. Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Let's go.
Time to act.
This territory is ours.
Let's go. We're claiming this area for ourselves.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
About this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Prepare for pain. Got you. Take this. Take this!
You've done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. I have secured the area. Now. Time to attack. Time to act.
This territory is ours. This territory is ours.
Lord Sunshan sure seemed to be enjoying himself at the banquet.
We too serve as the fangs and claws of the tiger. You do well to remember that.
I hear the way Lord Zhonghe fights is a sight to behold.
Thank you.
Bai Luan, we've confirmed that the invaders are government forces. They already have the village completely surrounded.
How? What happened to our scouts? And even if they have somehow discovered the child's existence, how did they mobilize so quickly?
An informant. Perhaps someone who disagreed with the position you took.
You mean a traitor in the village? Someone rebelling against my decision?
You all need to run. I'll buy us some time.
Juha, you can't...
Please, Bailuan. Look after Ziluan. He was never just a stray we took in. He's so much more precious than that. Now listen. I am the strongest fighter in this village, and you two will only get in my way. Do not try to follow me. You have to live, Ziluan. Live, and create the world we dreamed of.
Juha, wait! Foolish girl! Ziluan, after her! I cannot fly with only one of my wings. We have to save her!
Juha entrusted you with her dream. She knew she would never be able to realize that dream. Yet she believed you would make it come to pass. Perhaps my father believed something similar. But Juha survived, and she appeared before you. Does that mean... No. It couldn't. Things are drawing to a close, Ziluan. And I will be at your side until the end. Yeah.
Everything's gotten so expensive. I'd better choose carefully here. The doctor gave me some medicine when I got...
Oh, it's you. Go show him what you're made of.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning eye. Ah, he's just so cool.
I see. So that weapon's power comes from there. An interesting insight indeed. Thank you once again for your wisdom. Could we speak for a little while longer? There is something I wanted to talk about with an experienced warrior like you. Thank you. Your kindness is much appreciated. Earlier, I mentioned that I want to create things that will make people's lives easier. Where I'm from, there is a chronic shortage of laborers due to the war. So, I designed and created a wooden doll that can perform tasks for people. I was young then, so it was quite rudimentary. It could only make a dough-pounding motion. At first, there were people who were happy to see it, saying it helped with their daily cooking. But then one day, officials came unannounced and tore the doll to pieces. It turns out the magistrate's office had received complaints that the doll moved using some suspicious device. When the officials were getting ready to leave with the doll parts, they said this: if you're going to build such a thing, you ought to make it able to wield a weapon and fight. I was shocked. I couldn't fathom that there were people who didn't like what I had made, and those who wished to repurpose it for warfare. It was one of the reasons I decided to leave. In the end, apparently my doll was rebuilt and deployed as a weapon. I only found out because someone came to me to complain that it was useless in battle. Although, I was glad to hear that. It made me realize my inventions could be used to hurt someone. But then again, I think responsibility lies not with the invention itself, but with those who misuse it. That's why I have come to the decision to study weaponry, so that I can continue working on my inventions. Instead of dismissing research into weapons as a waste, I'll try to learn everything I can in order to create a better future. Thank you. I will not give up. As long as you're there for me, perhaps I can help those living through these dark times. Like the guiding light of the moon. Oh, that may have been overdramatic, but I may as well be direct. Could we stay here a little while longer? I don't want to go back just yet. Really? It's exciting to think that we might see the sunrise together. In fact, I wish to stay with you all the time. So I think I'll build a life-size doll of you. Tonight, I'm going to take all of your measurements. I'll be as accurate and as thorough as possible.
Lords Guan Yu and Jiang Fei are amazing, aren't they? Their leader, Lord Liu Bei,